Hello and welcome to Club 2 episode 32 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got both legs of our AFC Champions League second round tie against Daegu FC. We'll be at home in the first leg. I'll then play Shonan Bellmare in the league off camera and bring you back for the second leg away from home in Korea. But before any of that, I need to show you what's happened so far in the transfer window and how the squad looks now, and that is coming up in just a moment. Okay, well, let's start by showing you all of the players who have left the club after either contracts expiring or, in one case, a player retirement. So Yuma Suzuki has left on a free. Alireza Berenvand has retired. Takehiro Matsui has left on a free transfer, as has Hayato Sasaki. Likewise, Yoshihiko Bunai, Naomichi Ueda and Eric Noriega have all left on free transfers. And then we move on to the current season, and we have seen Takato Kawamura leave to Avispa Fukuoka on a free, Hayato Araki to Oita Trinita on a free, Ayumu Ahata to Cerezo Osaka also on a free, and Hikaru Iwata has gone to Vissel Kobe on a free. In the other direction, we've had 3 incomings so far. Ryota Inoue comes in from Avispa Fukuoka for £220,000, rising to a potential £325,000. Sun Yang comes in from Shanghai Port for £3.8 million. And Shota Ito comes in from Vissel Kobe for £8.5 million. So with those transfers done, let's take a look at the squad as it looks today, and it is very, very thin on the ground, as you can see. It has just 15 players in it at the moment. We've got Megiolaro and Sasaki, our 2 goalkeepers who were here last season. New signing Inoue and Ito at centre-back, joined by Dong Liang, who was here last season. Fullbacks are Hidehiro Shugai and Iñaki Gorichegi, who was here last season, and also Jun Kitazawa, who was here last season. Defensive midfield, we've got Sun Yang, the new signing. Central midfield, Martin Tejon. On the wing, we've got Jordi Mbula and Teo Suzuki. In attacking midfield, Yasuaki Morishita, and then up front, Juan Carlos Arana and Unai Rapero, both of whom were here last season. So as you can see, plenty of work still to do on the squad ahead of our first game. So I'll go and make some more signings, and I'll be back to show you those in just a moment. Okay, well, it is now the 23rd of January, and as you can see, since the last update, I've added 2 more players to the squad. First of all, Joffre Torrent comes in on loan from Atletico Madrid, and as you can see, he is a left back, a 3-star current ability, 3.5-star potential, 23-year-old, and delighted to get him in. And following him through the door was Takehiro Nakai for $4.8 million from Gamba Osaka, and he is a central midfielder. He's 4.5 stars of ability and 4.5 stars of potential, 27 years old, an absolute superstar, and delighted to get him in. Still want to get a couple more through the door if we can, so I'll be back in a moment to let you know whether we've managed to do that. Okay, time to take a look at the squad as it stands now then, and beginning in goal, We've got first choice keeper is Sasaki, backed up by Meggiolaro. Moving on to left back, we've got new signing Torrance, just ahead of Shugai. Then on to the centre backs, and we've got Ito, Donglang and Inoue. Inoue isn't brilliant, but hopefully will be a reliable backup, and we could do with adding maybe one more at some point. And then on to the right backs. Gorochegi is marginally the better of the right backs, with Shugai and Suzuki just behind him. Then on to defensive midfield, we've got two new signings in there. Sun Yang is just ahead of loan signing Lautaro Rios, so those two will fight it out. Then on to the left-sided central midfielder, Nakai, one of our new signings, is ahead of Morishita and Suzuki. And the same applies on the right side of central midfield. So the three of them between them will fight it out for those two positions. On the left-hand side, Martin Tejon is better than new signing Shane Clivert, who joined on loan. So he will be first choice with Clivert the backup. On the right-hand side, Tejon again is the best option. So he will be backed up by Mbula. And then up front, Unai Repero is marginally ahead of last season's first choice, Juan Carlos Arana. So that's the squad as it stands now. So now that you've seen the squad, it is time to show you some action. And the first match of today's episode is going to be the first leg of our Champions League tie at home to Daegu FC. And the team for that one is coming up in just a moment. Okay, time now to show you the first match of today's episode. And it is the home leg of our Champions League tie against Daegu FC. And the team for this one, Sasaki in goal, back four, Torrance, Donglang, Ito and Suzuki, Rios behind Morishita and Nakai in midfield, Clivert and Mbula on the wings, and Repero up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to say we're doing well, we're on a good run and we should keep it going. I don't see any reason why not, so we'll point the finger, go with that, and let's get the match underway. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed the lack of depth on our bench due to injuries and registration issues, so we are going to be extremely limited in terms of our options for making substitutions. So fingers crossed the players who are out there can last as long as possible in the match, and hopefully we can get a positive result in this first leg. We are the home team, so we absolutely should be winning it. I'm going to go attacking. I'm going to demand more already. We're 29 minutes in. We've not even had a highlight yet. And now it is Park Ji-min with the goal kick launched forward. And we've picked up the loose ball. Repero plays it back for Torrance. Torrance backheels it to Clivert. Torrance again. Keeps going, finds Clivert, who rides the challenge, and Park makes the save. So it will be a Clivert in-swinging right-footed corner into the box, and the header is held by the goalkeeper. Highlight comes to an end. And 36 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Son Ho-jun with the throw-in. Played back to Kim Ji-sung. Now Perez. Son Ho-jun to Perez, who goes back into his own half. And Kim Ji-sung over the top for Kim. And Daegu have the lead, and it's an own goal from Shota Ijo. And that is not a good start. Now, Morishita to Ito, the scorer of the own goal. Plays it to Suzuki. Into Morishita. Back to Rios. Forward and flicked on to Mbula, who shoots but can't keep it down. I am going to demand more. And it is Suzuki with the throw-in. Into Nakai, on to Mbula, who shoots, and it's straight at Park Ji-min in the Daegu goal. And this is a disastrous start so far. And there is the halftime whistle. We trail 1-0. I think we're going to have to throw a water bottle, I'm afraid. I can't afford to make any substitutions. We just don't have the depth on the bench to do it. So I am going to... In fact, I am going to make one change. And that is in goal. Mejialara is going to come on for Sasaki. Start the second half. Demand more. And let's hope we can do better in the second half. And we don't have any options up front. As Ito shoots, it's deflected. Ito collects. Plays it forward to Dong Lang. The shot comes in and Park makes the save. We've got the corner, which Torrance will take. So it's a left foot in-swinger. It's a low one, headed away. And Mbula keeps it in. Highlight comes to an end. Now it's Mbula's free kick. The header is over the top from Dong Lang. And the highlight comes to an end. We cannot lose this game. We absolutely cannot lose it. I'm going to bring Inoue on for his debut. And I'm going to take Suzuki off and bring on Shugai. So those are my changes that I'm going to make. And let's demand more one last time. And it is Lee Ki-wook with the throw-in for Daegu. And he's taking all the time he possibly can over this. And it's with Barcelos and now Lee Ki-wook. Lee Ki-wook finds the back of the net. They've doubled their lead. It is Kashima Antlers 0, Daegu FC 2. And this is an absolute disaster. So we are going to have to seriously rethink the direction of this save after this defeat, which I'm certain it's going to be now. Inoue plays it forward to Nakai. Over the top. It's taken down by Morishita. And the keeper's made the save. So it will be a Clivert corner. Right-footed in-swinger. Can he find a red shirt? No, it's punched clear, but as far as Torrance, who shoots, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. It's an easy save, and we are into 4 minutes of stoppage time. And there is the full-time whistle. Kashima Antlers 0, Daegu FC 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second leg. Okay, time now for the second leg of our Champions League tie against Daegu. And the team for this one, Mejialara in goal. Back four, Torrance, Dong Lang, Ito and Suzuki. Rios behind Morishita and Nakai in midfield. Clivert on the left and Mbula on the right. Arana up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to pick up where they left off last time out. I think I want to make them get revenge. So I'm going to pump the fists and tell them we owe Daegu, get revenge. And we are going attacking straight away. We absolutely cannot sit back and let this pass us by. So we're going attacking. And unfortunately it is Daegu on the attack, but we have won it back. Torrance to Morishita. Into Arana, who's dropped deep. It's played over the top. Nodded down for Nakai. Feeds Clivert. And Clivert finds the back of the net. We haven't played 2 minutes yet, and it's Daegu 0. Kashima Antlers 1. We've got one back. We still need another one to level the scores on aggregate. So fingers crossed we can get a second goal pretty quickly and set the Daegu nerves jangling. And it is Nakai with a free kick. What's he got up his sleeve? It's a short one to Morishita. It's back with Nakai, who shoots, and Park tips it wide for a corner, which Clivert will take. We'll keep the pressure on here, hopefully. It's headed away. Suzuki, and the highlight does come to an end. Now it's down at the other end. Min Hyung with the left-footed in-swinging corner, and it's headed high over the crossbar, and the highlight comes to an end. So 20 minutes in, we've got 1 goal back. We still need at least 1 more. Torrance is really beginning to struggle. I'm hoping it's just a knock that he can recover from, but we'll have to keep an eye on him. As Ito plays it forward to Suzuki. Back to Ito. Rios to Morishita. Arana. Mbula keeps hold of it. Driving forward. Mbula lays it off for Nakai, who finds the back of the net. It is Daegu 0. Kashima Antlers 2. It's 2-2 on aggregate. We've turned the first leg deficit around. We still need another goal to take the lead on aggregate. But I didn't give us a chance before kick-off. And now we're within 1 goal of going through as it stands. Cross comes in. And they've scored. Lucas Feraldo makes it Daegu 1, Kashima Antlers 2. There was always the danger that that would happen. And we need another goal now. So Donglang into Morishita. Plays it out to the left for Clivert, who's dispossessed by Ho Jun. Perez plays it forward. It's up to halfway, and Dong Hyun. Donglang wins it back. It's played forward by Morishita into Arana. He finds Mbula, who drives into the area, holds it up, crosses it in, and Juan Carlos Arana makes it 3-1 on the night and 3-3 on aggregate, so scores a level again. And Torrance does have an actual injury, so I am going to take him off at half-time, if not before. And it will be at half-time, as Torrance himself will take this free kick. Plays it to Mbula. Drives forward, plays it to the left for Donglang. Crosses it in, and Clivert shoots. It's saved. It will be a corner. Clivert to take. So it's a right-footed in-swinger. Into the area. The header clips the crossbar. And the highlight comes to an end. So there is the halftime whistle. Into the dressing room then. I've had a lot of shots on target. We've got to be happy with the way we're playing. We do need Torrance to come off. And it's going to be... I think I'm going to go Shugai to come on. And I'm going to leave it at that for now. So we'll start the second half. And hopefully we can get another goal and completely turn the tie around. It played forward, it's flicked on by Go Jae-hyun, played back to Park Jin-woo, and our opponents are in the box again. Pulled back, and that is a brilliant save by Meggiolaro, deflected for a corner, which Min Hyung will take. So it's a left foot outswinger. Header away is not completely away, and the shot goes over the top. And at the moment, scores level on aggregate, 55 minutes gone. And it is Lee Ki-wook with the free kick into the area. It's cleared as far as Arana, who's going to try and run this clear. Shoots it forward. Finds Shugai in the left channel. Gets to the byline. Finds Kluivert. Cuts inside. Kluivert shoots. Shane Kluivert scores. And it is Daegu 1, Kashima Antlers 4. And for the first time, we lead on aggregate. 57 gone. Can we hold on? Or can we even strengthen our position? And Bula and Rios are both shattered. Can we get either of them off? And Bula for Oba. It's not ideal. And Lautaro Rios for Suzuki. Again, not ideal. But we'll do both of those. And we've got 20 minutes to hold on. And it is Suzuki now with a free kick for Kashima Antlers. Plays it forward into Morishita. And Ito gobbles up the chance. And it is Daegu 1, Kashima Antlers 5. We lead 5-3 on aggregate. So we might now have enough of a cushion to see this through. Kluivert is absolutely shattered. And I'm going to bring Kawasaki on. That again isn't ideal. And I'm going to bring Shugai forward. Kawasaki can go to left back. Confirm that change. We've got 6 minutes to hold on, plus any added time. And we are almost there. We can almost taste progress. But our opponents are on the attack. Lee Ki-wook, our first leg tormentor, crosses it in. And the shot is saved. It will be a corner. And 4 minutes of added time have been signalled. Lee Sung-jun with the right-footed in-swinging corner, which is headed away. Morishita further clear to Oba, who loses the ball. Lee Sung-jun. And it's played into Hyung. Now it's cleared, but he's offside. And the highlight comes to an end. We've just got 2 more minutes of stoppage time to survive. And there is the full-time whistle. Daegu 1, Kashima Antlers 5. We progressed by 5-3 on aggregate. I'll be back in a moment to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time to round off the episode then by telling you what is coming up on the next one. And it is going to be our Champions League quarter-final. We will be at home in the first leg against Kawasaki Frontale. And in the second leg, we'll be away to the same opponents. So it is Japanese opposition for us in the next round. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And goodbye.